Being ultra-rich is not necessarily a negative aspect of life. In fact, many individuals enjoy having access to everything they desire, although the reasons for this are not always clear. However, even prominent figures like the Rothschilds, Rhisos Musks, and Gates cannot possess everything. There are, however, 10 royal families who are exceptions to this rule, as they possess vast wealth and political influence, making them among the most influential people on our planet. Here we present the 10 wealthiest royal families in the world. At number 10, we have the House of Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is a small principality located between Switzerland and Austria. It may be difficult to locate on a map for those unfamiliar with Austria or Switzerland, occupying a tiny stretch of land just 5 miles wide and 16 miles long. Liechtenstein is nestled amidst the steep alpine peaks along the Rhine River. Despite its size, the microstate is one of the richest in the world, and its ruling family, the Liechtenstein family, is among the wealthiest not only in Europe, but also globally. With a net worth of approximately $4.4 billion, most of the royal assets are under the ruler's name, Prince Johann Adam II of Liechtenstein. Being a ruler comes with its perks, as the family is exempt from paying taxes on its substantial income derived from the family-owned LGT Group Bank. Additionally, the prince controls an extensive portfolio of high-value properties, including castles and palaces across Austria and the Czech Republic. Moving on to number 9, we have the House of Maktoum in Dubai. The Maktoum family has governed the Emirate of Dubai for around 2 centuries, overseeing the transformation of a desert wasteland into a paradise for the wealthy. Throughout this process, the family has amassed a considerable wealth valued at $19 billion. The wealthiest among them is Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the head of the dynasty and ruler of Dubai. While his business acumen has significantly multiplied his wealth over the years, Sheikh Mohammed also knows how to enjoy life. His son, Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, shares his father's taste for extravagance. Hamdan possesses a vast collection of golden cars, including some unique models. However, the most extraordinary vehicle in his garage is not a car, but a fleet of ultra-luxurious tanks. These tanks were built specifically for wealthy oil magnates to indulge in desert joyrides. Number 8 on the list is the House of Alaouite in Morocco. This is one of the oldest families on the list. Tracing their origins back to the 13th century, they've been ruling over Morocco for the past 5 centuries, and unsurprisingly, it has proven to be a highly profitable endeavor. The Moroccan royal family, consisting of 19 members, has a combined wealth exceeding $20 billion. The majority of this wealth belongs to the king, who, in addition to his investments and business ventures, receives an annual salary of nearly $500,000. Not a bad compensation for attending ceremonies and waving to the crowd. However, this generous salary only covers half a month's maintenance cost for the family's palace in Fez. The operating budget for this lavish residence is estimated to be around $960,000. While most kings would be content with one palace, King Mohammed IV owns a dozen of them worldwide, with an average price of around $500,000 each. Moving on to number 7, we have the House of Bolkiah in Brunei. The Brunei royal family, known as House Bolkiah, has held power for approximately 8 centuries. Despite periods of British and other occupations, during this time, they have amassed a significant fortune of around $30 billion. However, their taste for extravagance surpasses even that of most royalty. Notably, the Sultan of Brunei is willing to pay a staggering $21,000 for a single haircut, showcasing his unique preferences. Among his more outrageous purchases is a $400 million private jet, which he adorned with an additional $120 million worth of gold. The fact that this aircraft remains operational is indeed a marvel. Despite these seemingly excessive expenses, they are merely small changes for a man who earns $147 every second. Taking the 6th spot is the House of Adulyadej in Thailand, led by His Majesty Bhumibol Adulyadej. The Thai family boasts a vast fortune of approximately $60 billion, primarily acquired through the Crown Property Bureau. Nearly half of their assets are managed by this holding, which oversees the royal finances. While the royal family was once highly beloved in Thailand, sentiment shifted with Bhumibol's ascension to the throne. His extravagant lifestyle, extravagant purchases, and questionable behavior have prompted the country to seek democratic change. For instance, When it was time to bid farewell to his dog, Bhumibol spared no expense, organizing a pet funeral that lasted 4 days and cost several $1 million. The king also lavishes a fortune on himself and pays little attention to governing the country. Next, at number 5, we have the House of Windsor in the United Kingdom. The British royal family has transcended their status as mere royals and become iconic figures, almost akin to superstars. Queen Elizabeth II, known for her peculiar hats, has become a pop culture phenomenon. The royal family's combined wealth exceeds $88 billion, with a significant portion attributed to their extensive real estate holdings in Great Britain. Their portfolio includes prized palaces such as Windsor Manor and Buckingham Palace, contributing to a total property value of around $10 billion. While it is typically the king or queen who holds the title of the richest member of a royal family, the case is different for the Windsors. The wealthiest among them will never ascend to the throne. Queen Elizabeth's $500 million pales in comparison to her great-granddaughter's astounding wealth of $5 billion. Yes, Princess Charlotte, who is merely 6 years old, possesses a staggering fortune thanks to her parents, making her a baby fashion icon. Unlike their more extravagant counterparts from around the world, the British royal family does not flaunt their wealth. While they enjoy the privileges befitting their royal status, they don't indulge in golden cars, transformed warships as yachts, or dancing zebras reciting "God Save the Queen" while juggling hedgehogs on a giant ball. Number 4 on this list is the House Nahyan of Abu Dhabi. Led by His Majesty Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the family is worth approximately $150 billion, with the primary source of income being the oil trade. The family owns several 7-star hotels and the iconic Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world located in Dubai. The Nahyan family resides in a lavish palace called Qasr Al-Watan, which costs around $2 billion and is the largest in the world, covering an astounding 380,000 square meters, with billions of dollars worth of property, yachts, cars and planes. The Abu Dhabi royal family knows how to live a life of luxury. Moving on to number 3, we have the House of Thani of Qatar. Sheikh Tamim, the current youngest sovereign in the world at the age of 41, leads the third most affluent royal family with an estimated net worth of around $335 billion. The main source of income for the family is the exports of fossil fuels. The Thani family has a vast portfolio of properties in the UK and even holds shares in the Empire State Building in New York. They have also invested heavily in prime industries and are major shareholders in companies like Volkswagen, Barclays, and Tiffany & Co. The family resides in the Royal Palace in Doha, worth more than $1 billion. Interestingly, the Thani family owns more property in the United Kingdom than the British royal family. At number 2, we have the House of Al-Sabah of Kuwait. The Al-Sabah family has ruled the country for the past 300 years and has amassed a wealth of $360 billion. The current head of the family is His Majesty Sheikh Sabah Al-Ahmad Al-Jaber Al-Sabah. While a large portion of their wealth comes from oil exports, the family also benefits significantly from assets worldwide, particularly in America. Known for their lavish lifestyle, the Al-Sabah family indulges in exotic animals. They have also financed a $775 million cultural center, showcasing their commitment to preserving culture while enjoying Western luxuries. Finally, at number 1, we have the House of Saud of Saudi Arabia, the richest royal family in the world. With a vast fortune of $1.7 trillion, the family doesn't shy away from displaying their wealth. Saudi Arabia's enormous oil reserves contribute significantly to its wealth. The Saudi royal family has a taste for extravagance, with golden yachts, cars and furniture. Their property portfolio includes prime real estate in countries like France and the UK. The family is known for overpaying for their desired possessions, such as the record-breaking purchase of Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi for $450.3 million. This demonstrates their sharp business minds and smart investments. Alright guys, that wraps up our video for today. If you enjoyed watching this, please do well to give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more.